All right, today is day four of the US Investing Championship journey. It's my biggest losing day, unfortunately, four consecutive days in a row of losses. Not good. Yeah, but it is what it is. This is my journey to the US Investing Championship for 2026. So I'm sharing with you my wins and losses and what I'm learning in the process. Consider this as a trading journal in video format where I get to capture what I'm learning every single trading day. And my goal here is really to help my daughter and son so that when they watch this series of videos, they learn from my mistakes so they don't make them so that they can become profitable traders. All right. And I hope you guys also learn something in the process. All right. So the wins for today. Well, I tested trading pre-market and won one trade, which is great, right? I kept losses small during pre-market by keeping the position size to one third the normal size, which is good because I kind of don't know the whole dynamics of, to be honest, trading during pre-market. I went back into a trade when an opportunity came up. So I exited at a loss, but I came back and, exited at a win or a profit. And I exited early on a failed breakout, preventing catastrophic loss. I didn't even wait until it went down my normal 10% stop loss because based on the chart, it doesn't look good. And good thing I did that. So it was a great decision. Now, some of the lessons for today. One of the things that I did last night was actually trade after market. And that was not a good decision at all because I was already mentally tired, but I gave in to FOMO. And, that was not good. And also, I realized that in a choppy market, I should have taken profits sooner or maybe take profits on half, right? So that I get to take advantage of, any upswing in price. And that only holds true in a choppy market. So here's a trading record. I'm very transparent in these updates. You know exactly, what I bought, what I sold, and how much money I made, how much money I lost. So out of all the trades, unfortunately, I only won in one trade. So, but it is what it is. That's what day trading is. It's actually a very hard. Someone once said that day trading is the hardest way to make the easy money. Okay. And it is absolutely true. Okay. Yeah. Now in 2025, late 2025, I've been day trading, so there were profitable days, right? But unfortunately, the first 4 days, trading days of January, it's not profitable. But it is what it is. All right. Here's now I will not discuss the trades that I did last night. Those were clearly mistakes that I shouldn't have made. But I will share with you what I've learned today. Okay, so trade number one is on LUCY, and so I entered right here. So now here I will only share the latest trade that I did. I exited earlier at 1.57 around here at this price. Because think it was a box trade, but that failed, right? And then I exited that. And then, so when there's another breakout here, no, here actually. This is also a box trade. So it went outside the box, so that's why I went in. At first, it went inside the box, you know. But I did not exit because it did not hit my stop loss. The first time it did, but this time it did not. And then it went up and it went right. So it went way up there to the 190 level, but I did not exit when it went down and then it went down again. I was thinking maybe, maybe there's a pullback and then maybe it will go higher, right? So this is what I meant by, in a choppy market, I should have exited sooner or maybe I should have exited half of the position, but I did not do that. So anyway, to make the long story short, so it went down here, right? Actually here. So I entered here, and this one is a winning trade actually, right? It went up all the way there, but I did not exit sooner, but I ended up exiting right there, right? So on hindsight, again, hindsight is 2020 as they say, but it is what it is. But at least this is a profitable trade. All right. Now, trade number two, NVVE. This one is clearly a failed breakout. So when I saw that the price was going up, um, I went in thinking that it will go even higher because this stock is trending. NVVE, it has like a very high volume, and in fact, well, yeah, so it was trending up, but then the trend was broken. I should have waited for a pullback, but I did not do that, thinking that actually I already missed the first push up and the second one, and then and I was on the third one, so but precisely because I missed it, right? I should have waited for a pullback, which it happened because had I done that, right, then I would not have entered the trade, right, until probably until this point, right? So but again, hindsight is 2020, but it is what it is. This is actually my biggest loss for the day. All right, then the last trade, AMOD. This one is also a failed breakout, but the nice thing is, right, so I entered here when it was breaking higher. I captured the second candle or the end of the second candle, and then it went up. And at this point, I should have sold some of the position, especially when I saw the first red candle. But I waited because it did not, and then I exited right around here. And good thing I did because as you can see, it went down significantly lower from that point onwards. So that's a good decision to exit even at a 2.69% loss, because I mean, this bar, basically negated all the upswing. In my opinion, it should have been just only 50%, lower, from, if you consider this up to here to be like one bar, right? Then the downward move should be just like half, right? But this one went way past that, so I decided, you know what? Let me just exit. I can go back in if it jumps back up, but it did not, and that proved to be a good decision. So here's the total. So this was from last night, and this was on my Roth IRA, and this one is on the margin account. So the total balance now is 33,176 and 70 cents. Again, not good. Way behind the curve ball. Day four. Hopefully, tomorrow is a better day. And one change that one new trade that I did today actually was do an options trade, which I will share with you guys what that trade looks like. And now that one is a multi-day trade, so I don't know when I will exit. Well, I have certain criteria in order to exit the trade, so that's less hassle to manage compared with day trading. Okay, so but I will share, like why I entered the trade, where I will roll, and things like that. More tomorrow in tomorrow's video. Okay. So with that, if this is of value to you, like this video and subscribe so that you can follow my journey. Again, it doesn't cost you anything, right? You can always unsubscribe if you don't find it valuable, but at least you can follow my journey. If you want to follow my journey and kind of learn along, then definitely subscribe. And if you want to know how to find stocks that go up 100% in one day, click on this next video and I will see you there.